Hey lovelies, welcome to the reading for today. I have 3 groups picked out. Go ahead and pick your pile using the tarot card or the animal that is depicted as your mascot. So first we have the 2 of Pentacles with the dolphin. We have the 6 of Swords with the turtle. And we have the 6 of Pentacles with the howling wolf. Take some time to choose your group, and I will see you at your reading. Bye! Hey Pile 1, welcome to your reading. I'm excited to be here. I'm ready to get these messages for you, so let's get right into it. I'll put these to the side as a reminder of what drew you to your group. We're going to start with a couple oracle decks. What I want to know is what you need to know the most right now. If there's some action you should be taking, whether this looks like some confirmation, encouragement, clarification, whatever it is that you need to know the most currently. So, what does Pile 1 need to know about their current situation? What is at the forefront for them? Here's one. Cool. We have looking at the underbelly. Be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could use some fine-tuning. Nice. And then this one I feel too. Oh, beautiful. Amble with contentment. This card has been coming out a lot, so I'm pretty familiar with it now, but this card, it says waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. My next deck is a unicorn deck, so we will see what they have to bring to the table. Here's one. Delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. Awesome. I'm going to take a few more of these. We want to know, what does Pile 1 need to know most? Polarity. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. Yeah, I mean, okay, I'll wait. Last one I wanted to take. Patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Lovely so far. My setup here is kind of crazy, so I drop things all the time. Like I have to lean very far forward to put the cards on the table, but we're doing our best, so pardon me for dropping things. But here's Mural. Be your own first priority. Very nice. I think maybe one more from this deck. Throne, your potential is endless. Very cool. One final oracle deck to tie this message together so far. I want to know, so let me take a second to just think about what has come through so far. Okay. Is there anything else Group 1 should know about the situation that has so far been presented with these cards? Full moon in Aries with cool your emotions. Okay. So the first message that was coming through has to do with taking things slow, taking time to admire the little things that you come across in each day with the first two cards from this sea life themed oracle deck, with looking at the underbelly, and with amble with contentment, both of which are speaking on taking time, slowing down. This card specifically is speaking of fine-tuning a project, which immediately feels right with the card that is the significator for your group, which is the Two of Pentacles. This can often, maybe not so much fine-tuning, but really this imagery does give me that message. But anyways, Two of Pentacles is coming through as this aspect of fine-tuning, the need to balance your resources and what you do have in front of you and use them to their fullest potential. Polarity here too is tying into this message. There are equal aspects of, I'm just going to say, negative and positive, light and dark in all situations. Maybe there are aspects of what you are juggling that are essentially more important than others, or that hold more weight. Give me a second, I'm going to pause like I said, I drop all these cards and my cat is like eating them all, so one moment, I'll hold that thought. Pick right back up my thought with the Two of Pentacles. Fine-tuning what you're doing in conjunction with slowing down, they will just feed into each other, and naturally I think slowing down will allow you to do some more fine-tuning, realizing that there is no rush to whatever the situation is, and that it is worthwhile to spend some time with it and really understand it for what it is in front of you. Understand what exactly it is that you're grasping, because things are so up and down. It's a constant juggle back and forth. Maybe the resources you do have in front of you, maybe their significance changes over time or day by day, whatever it might be. It's about going with that flow and seeing the value and taking your time with it. My cat is distracting me so much. He's just being a little bit naughty. Now he's eating my trash, but... Mister, what the heck? Can you go somewhere else? Okay, all right. Other messages coming through with your oracle so far. Delight. This is speaking of taking pleasure in simple things, always expecting the best. And then polarity, when you are understanding just the polar nature of most things is something that can be appreciated day by day. You can view it as something negative, as something that might change to no longer be in your favor, or you can view it as something powerful, something that you can make an impression on. Patience speaks for itself, and I think maybe we're jumping ahead of ourselves, but this, I feel, is possibly giving us a clue of how this situation might end if you are able to harness this power. Now she has them both evenly in her hands, these powers, this polarity, the light and dark. She's able to hold them both with ease and use them to her favor, and just being able to hold them is just a clear indicator of the power that she yields in itself. That's a beautiful thing on its own. I think that definitely just adopting a slow lifestyle and maybe even spending some more time with yourself, here with the card of Mural, would be your own first priority. I think that this is another hint at the path that can take you to this castle, to your seat in the throne, yielding all this power. Cooling your emotions, she's calm, cool, and collected. This is Aries with the ram, this is fire sign. She's yielding that energy with ease because her inner is calm And that is reflected in how she's able to do her handling of energy. That's a crazy kind of thing to think about, yielding and moving in your favor and transmuting it. Like, that is very, very powerful. And if you are able to step into this energy, you are in a great position, in my opinion. I want to pull tarot. So we'll think about, what do we need exactly to clarify about what has come out so far. I think I'm going to take this one. Queen of Swords, beautiful. What else do we need to know about achieving this spot on the throne and about holding this power? Take these. Okay. Very cool. Beautiful. Beautiful. Basically the whole message so far coming out with Temperance. I was debating, do I pull more? I was gonna pull either none or 4 more. I was like, you know what? There's one more in here. So I pulled this last card with Temperance. In the last reading I did, this tarot card that came out right in line with the significator card also had a strong connection to the message that had already come through. So this is very strong confirmation for me that this message is on the right track. Queen of Swords, I think, is depicting the energy you were sitting in once you hold this knowledge. You're able to look back on your journey, your slow journey, and appreciate it for what it was. Now you're sitting on this throne. Now you have a new perspective. It's almost like she's sitting above the water. She's in the air. She's in a different environment. I'm thinking this is water. You're kind of gliding slowly through it. But now you're in a different environment. You're in the air. And it's worthwhile. You can channel elements of being in that phase of your life, but it is worthwhile to look back on it with fondness, because ultimately you are sitting in a higher place than you were before. Not to say that where you are now is a low place at all, but you've elevated for sure. And it might be beautiful just to, again, see the beauty in all things and take a moment. She looks so peaceful just taking in her scene. This is her land. She claimed this spot. She climbed her way to the top. And you can look back on what you had been through and choose to see how much beauty was in that. 8 of Swords. This is something that can free you from a mental prison. I think this can tie into polarity again with what she's seeing, what's depicted in the mirror versus what is true. I'm going to say light versus dark, just for the sake of explaining polarity. Not that one is better than the other. I mean, yeah, I would say that one is better than the other, but anyways, you know what I mean. Once you're able to even just recognize the fact that you can change your mindset, you can change your everyday mindset in small ways to see beauty and find delight in small things. And once you realize how you can actually manipulate energy to make those moments of bliss and of peace and small comforts throughout your day, you can make that more of an overarching theme on your entire days, on your weeks, on your years, on your entire lifestyle. You have the power to change. And that starts with you changing your inner perception of how the world works, of how you work, of what you're capable of. Though at the end of the day, the only one seeing this image of her is herself as she's looking in a mirror. Very cool. Nine of Pentacles is a card of, it can be a card of wish fulfillment. The Lovers is a very positive card as well. I think your world can really be opened up and you will just allow more love and simple pleasure to enter your life. You will have a strong background, or your environment will be full of abundant, bountiful things you need to be taken care of, our basic needs, more than our basic needs. You will not be happy just because you have all these things that we view as essential to human life, or that we view as markers of success or happiness. You will not be happy just because you have those, which you do in this card. You will be happy because of this bird coming into your environment. Like, you will just find the most happiness in the small things, which I think is a lovely way to live life. I want to know more. I don't think we really need to know much more about the outcome. I think the message has come through pretty clear about the outcome of if you follow the advice of the oracle I picked. But I do want to pull some more oracle that will give us a few more keywords to explain to you what you can expect this new mindset and lifestyle to be like. So please let us know what we can anticipate for the vibes. Okay, here's one. Gorgeous. Protection. What else will we be surrounded by? Abundance, very beautiful. Confirmation of Nine of Pentacles. And one more. Is there anything to clarify about the Lovers? I'm going to take all three. Success, ritual, and cleansing. Very, very good. Success, wish fulfillment, abundance, being taken care of, being protected, but really truly feeling uplifted and cleansed through those small recognitions throughout your day, through those small rituals that you learn to implement and you do without even thinking, because it's just part of what you do every day to bring you joy and to keep you balanced and to keep you as this pure being that is able to take in energies and cleanse them as you wish, change them to be something good if they are perceived as something bad. Yeah, this is very beautiful. A very strong ability to, I want to say, like, be successful and abundant effortlessly. It's like that idea of when you want something so bad, like not focusing on it. You want a car, you want this new car so bad, so you are constantly checking, is the price of it going down? Whatever it may be, you're constantly going to the lot and you're looking at the cars and you're getting distracted while you're driving, looking at other people who are driving the car you want. This isn't going to help you. You're focused too hard on achieving that it feels like sometimes something might get in your way, or it might just be slower to come. Yeah. Oh! My kitty cat is unhinged. Unhinged! Is your sister doing all this right now? No. So why are you, mister?
Let's go.
Okay. So constantly thinking about this car you want, putting all your focus into it, being distracted by it, you're letting other things fall to the wayside. But if you just wake up every day and do your little rituals, you go on a bike ride, you go on a walk, you do things like this, you're transporting yourself without a thought of doing it in any other way. You're enjoying what you do have in means of transportation right now. I do believe that that will make your abundance come to you more quickly. The night hasn't necessarily like taken off yet. Let's see, we'll pull more. So, is this true? How else can pile one bring this success and abundance that the cards are depicting to themselves? What other factors are involved to bring this forward? Is there anything else they should know? Okay. Queen of Wands. She's successful. And King of Cups. Very good, very good. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you are realizing something here that is making all the difference. It's something simple, something other people might overlook or think they've hit the end of the road, there's nothing else to be done, but you found this way to live and to think every day that is making all the difference for you. That's what I'm feeling. It's allowing you to sit high in your power. They're both looking away from what's coming toward them. They're looking more toward the way of life that they've cultivated and their belief and their faith that this thing is coming regardless of whether they are looking. This is so great. I love this. I feel like I'm gonna go grab, I'll probably make a habit of pulling this card for each group, but let me go grab, it's just kind of like an affirmation deck to help you reflect and meditate and just take a breather. Sometimes we need to take a breather after we watch these readings and we take in the information and assess what we resonate with most strongly. So I'm gonna go grab something hopefully that can help us all reset and really let this information sink in. Be right back. Okay, so I actually picked my spirit animal deck. We're gonna see who wants to come through for you. Okay, so who wants to take pile one by the hand and say, follow me, follow my energy, follow what I'm all about to arrive here? There's actually two. Use your mind wisely with the pig. And there's always enough. Awesome. Good stuff. Use your mind wisely. It's more powerful than you think. You know that what's coming for you is coming, so you don't need to worry about whether it's there or whether there's enough for you, whether you will get your share. You don't need to think about it. You use your mind in other ways, and that is what brings it to you. This is awesome. A really great reading for you guys today. I'm so happy that these messages came through so clearly and they were so understandable. They were so easy to pick up on. And I think that is representative of the ease with which you will take in the messages as well and be able to implement them. Maybe you were already on track or picking up on this idea. This could be your confirmation that you were correct. This is how you individually, if you resonate with these messages, this is how you will best be served living your everyday life. Let me know in the comments if anything jumped out at you, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye! Hey Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the Turtle and the Six of Swords. I'm very excited to be here channeling these messages for you, so let's get right into it. We're going to start with Oracle from a few different decks. So I want to know, for Pile 2, what do they need to hear the most right now? Whether this is some form of confirmation, action to take, inaction, guidance, encouragement. What can they benefit most from hearing? We have be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now, rather than allowing it to occupy the past or future. Okay. I'm going to put these to the side here as a reminder of what drew you to the pile. I'm going to pull a couple more from this deck, maybe one or two. Is there anything else we can know from this deck about what's already coming through so far? What else does Pile 2 need to know? Break through to new dimensions. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. Okay. Awesome. We'll pick a few more. Different deck. We have my unicorn deck. We'll see what they want to say. Freedom. Live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. Nice. Anything else from this deck? Delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. Very good. Okay, move on to a different deck. Can we clarify what's come through so far? There's 2. Confidence. It comes with time and practice. And we had one more here with mural. Be your own first priority. Okay. Our last deck here. What else should Pile 2 know? Yep, very beautiful. Focus on the positive with new moon in Sagittarius. Awesome. I think I want to take one more from this deck too. Let's see. This one here. Make time for self-love. Awesome. Okay. So give me a second to sit with what has come through so far and make a few more connections. Okay. So the first message that I had coming through with this card, be insightful and established, it spoke of bringing your awareness into the now rather than focusing on past or future. The card that immediately came out after it, speaking of a new endeavor on the horizon, it speaks of innovative energy that wants to burst forth into your consciousness. It wants to. And so with your significator card that you chose, the Six of Swords, this one can speak of travel, of moving on, taking what's important and moving on. But I am getting a message that I think you're eagerly trying to hop on this boat and start your course and set sail. But I think that there's it's not quite the right time yet. I do believe that once it is time, the result will be amazing. With freedom and delight coming through, once you do set sail, your destination is going to be beautiful. But I don't think it's the right time. And what might help that time go quicker is if you release your focus from getting to that destination very quickly. And I think pile 1, I think you should go to pile 1 too if any of this kind of like this energy check so far. If you're resonating so far, then this pile is probably for you. And I think that you can check out pile 1 too, because we had delight come through and we had this mural with being your own first priority that came through. And the overall message there spoke of, again, focusing on the now, focusing on the little things, ignoring almost what it is that you want will allow it to come quicker, which is exactly what I'm picking up on here, is that something wants to come through, but you need to be on board as well. And the way that I think that you can get yourself more prepared to be on board is by better understanding yourself and developing your strengths, your confidence, and your ability to focus on only the positive. If this is correct, that you were kind of stuck between time frames, you're thinking of the past, you're thinking of the future constantly, you're not grounded in the present, I think naturally thinking of a time other than now, the current, in most situations, for most of us humans with the mindset that we have, focusing on any other time than the now, I think almost always brings, even if you don't intend it to, it brings an inkling of negativity. If we're looking back on the past fondly, this could also be us looking back on the past and wishing that we still had that and ignoring what we have now. If we're looking at the future and we think we're doing so brightly, we're thinking forward and imagining a better life for ourselves, this could actually translate as something negative or that is slowing you down to be so focused on the future or the past. Right now you're just on this ride. You are almost like a passenger at this point, which is beautiful. We all go through ebbs and flows. We are all in the back seat at one point. We're all just simply the passenger, or we've all been at the driver's seat. That's how life ebbs and flows. But I think right now that you are truly just waiting. But there's a beautiful journey happening while you're waiting. There's beautiful things happening all around you to make the wait worthwhile. And to make it worthwhile to have that time to build your confidence and to build your strengths and to build your focus and intention before you set sail. Your journey, likewise with not thinking about the future or constantly thinking about what it is you desire, with doing that as well as just enjoying what you have now, you will naturally develop yourself and you will naturally create an easier transition for yourself. Focusing on the positive, self-love, making yourself your own first priority, all of which is going to bring you even elevate your confidence. We all are confident. Gotta believe that you are confident. But we can all improve our confidence. We can always grow for sure. So let me pull some tarot. And I want to clarify what has come through so far. Queen of Wands, yep. She's confident for sure. The Star, beautiful. And the Ace of Wands, oh my gosh. These are just such beautiful cards in themselves. I feel like they really truly speak for themselves. Both Queen of Wands and both Ace of Wands, they both have this spark within them. Maybe this is you now. Like I said, I'm sure you're confident. I'm sure you present yourself authentically and beautifully because you are. I'm sure you already have this fire within you. But this year is saying that they want innovative energy to burst forth through your consciousness before you can take the physical journey. You contain this power, you harness it, but that's not where it ends. You can go so much further. You can yield it even more powerfully and confidently. Yeah, this is beautiful. The Star is such a beautiful card to come out, really, in any situation. It's probably one of my favorite cards. It is just such a beautiful confirmation that you are protected, you are divinely protected, and there is power within you and all around you at all times. It's just about whether you see it, grasp it, and take it when you're meant to take it. Very good so far. I almost feel like I don't need to pull more tarot, but I think we'll pull a few more. Let's see if there's anything else we should clarify on that has come up so far. I think I will go to my next oracle here, and I'm going to ask what specifically should we adopt into our mindset to be able to become this Queen of Wands quicker? Courage. Ah, that's amazing. I love that so much. Okay. Anything else? How else will we show up as this person? Regeneration and wisdom. Ace of Wands, she's very wise in my opinion. Regeneration. I get this message come through quite often with Queen of Wands. The way she's depicted here with all of these small candles lit around her, and then she's holding this brighter, more vibrant, full of life spark within her hand. I definitely get the message that these are representative of all the steps you have taken to get to this more powerful place. Like, it's almost like she's attempted to yield this light and this fire within her hands all of these times, and none of them were quite ready or quite time. But regardless, at any point in this journey, she was able to recreate and regenerate this energy over and over again consistently with regeneration. She also had the courage to keep trying and to keep going. And none of it was lost. None of it was for nothing, because she's surrounded by this beauty still. It's almost like she wears like a badge of honor. Like, this is just representative of how she got to where she is. And I think that's amazing to be able to wear, and to wear the lessons you've learned, the ways you've grown. Wear that like a badge. Be confident in that. Be courageous in showing others what it takes to elevate, because it does take work, and that's okay. But regardless, you should be very, very proud of the work that you already have done, because surely you have. Keep going. Awesome. I'm going to pull tarot for any final messages from a different deck here. Here's one. 7 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and Temperance. Okay. Yeah, and then also with 7 of Cups coming through here, viewing what you're going after not as a destination, not as you're picking exactly where you're going to land or what the work you put in, how exactly that will show up in your life and manifest. It isn't really about picking that specifically. It's about picking up on what's needed from you for self-improvement, for growing confidence, for developing your strength, picking that up, working with it, and the outcome will arrive. You will arrive, you will be able to take off then, and you will be headed towards some outcome. Maybe it's something you've imagined, maybe it isn't. But regardless, coming into this energy, being the Queen of Wands, will set you on this path to wish fulfillments, to desired outcomes, to what the universe knows is truly a desired outcome for you. We can't always determine that. We have to take things and understand that in one way or another they are meant to come into our path, and they are meant to manifest in the way that is best suited for our entire journey. Yes. Check out pile 1. Valuable information in there for adopting this energy as well. But the last card I'm going to pull is a spirit animal card. Who is with us? Who is coming along with us on this journey? And what can we learn from them? Turkey spirit with give with gratitude and grace. Okay, and then there's one more here. Deer spirit with bring a gentle touch. Yeah. When we get too frustrated with our attempts or with the attempts that we're making, if we get frustrated or get impatient, then we can be a little bit more reckless, and those attempts that we are taking are just not as bountiful as they would be, or they're not as fulfilling to our greater plan or in line with it as they could be. Quality over quantity is what's coming through here. Overall, there's no need to rush, okay? Rushing is not always our friend. Continue adopting a positive attitude, being grateful and giving at the same time is a constant cycle. Bringing in new things to your life, bringing in new experiences, showing your gratitude every day, handling this journey with grace. Just being gentle is all going to help you build the energy that this card here was asking for you at the very beginning in order to move to a leveling up, to embodying Queen of Wands. I am so happy with these messages that came through for you today. I really hope you're able to Think about how things resonated with you today and really take it in. Take care of yourself, give yourself some love and gratitude. Definitely be grateful for yourself. Recognize your own confidence. Again, you are already confident, you are already abundant. You are innately, inherently a positive, focused being, okay? Repeat it to yourself, believe it, let it go, repeat, rinse and repeat, like just day by day, focus on yourself. You will arrive when you are meant to arrive and where, if that makes sense. You are meant to arrive when, okay, anyways, you know what I'm saying. With that, I'm sending you peace and love for sure. I'm sending you an extra boost of confidence. I will see you in your next reading. Bye! Hey pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the Wolf and the 6 of Pentacles. We will jump right into it. I'll put these to the side as a reminder for why you chose the group. We're going to start with Oracle today. I'm going to pull from a couple different decks. I want to know what is happening right now for pile 3. What do they need to know the most? Whether this comes through as clarification, encouragement, adrift in shallow water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. Beautiful. What else should pile 3 know about handling this current situation best? Connect to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. Wow, I mean, I have things to say already, but I'm going to pull, I think, one more from this deck. Anything else? Make it more obvious. Rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. Very good. Okay. We have some unicorn friends for our next deck. We'll see what they have to say. Anything else? Flow. Find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. Beautiful. Can we know more about... Okay, don't even have to finish my question. Passion. My goodness. Okay. Do what excites you. Get fired up about life and increase your energy levels. Both of these are holding that fiery, passionate energy to go out and get what's yours so far. Awesome. Okay, we have more oracle decks to pull from. See what they want to say. Okay, here's 2. I don't doubt your worth with the lighthouse, and raindrops with take a chance on them. Okay. Beautiful. And the last oracle deck I will pull from, I also want to pull this one out. I shuffle my decks really well, but this card I feel has just been an overarching message to all 3 groups with the reading today. So I'm just going to show it And if you feel like you want to delve into this card's energy more, go check out pile 1 and 2. I will just put this off to the side. I just wanted to show you guys this one. Okay, so our last oracle deck. Anything else we should know about how to move forward on the path that is being described to us so far? Here's 1 or 2. Detoxify with the full moon in Taurus. And step into your power with first quarter moon in Aries. All this passionate, fiery energy kind of intermixed with energy of being in the flow. So immediately the message is coming through: adrift in shallow water and connect to source. Reconnecting with yourself, with your inner peace, and with source. Being in this state of flow, really, when you are connected to source, it is much easier to release expectation. If you're not spiritual, whatever it might be for you, if this isn't resonating with recognizing a higher power in general, this might be describing some other aspect of your beliefs or your known truths, your individual truths, your journey, whatever it is. There's a need for release and for flow and for a more free-spirited approach to progressing in your timeline, in your journey, in your self-growth. Finding a way to implement flow while you also nurture your passions is a fine balance to achieve for sure. Stepping into your power may simultaneously allow you to put more into your passions, into your relationships, travel, spirituality, your desires. Stepping into your power can look like progressing in those areas. And what first comes to mind with what I've just kind of described for you is someone working like painstakingly hard day and night, the grind don't stop, like that kind of thing, to get to their goal or to reach an end goal. That isn't the way to do it for you. The cards are telling me that that is not what is best suited for you to arrive quickly to your desires. There is some work to do to discover how you can find more balance in making progress, in making big strides, in taking leaps, but at the same time being able to recognize what it took to get to that place. Really reflect before you make big moves. Reflect on how exactly you got to that place. What are the concrete things in your life that allowed you to reach this level of success that now you can jump into a new endeavor? Take time to appreciate the journey you've been on so far, and the fact that you are even here at this moment about to take some kind of big step or just do something big in general. Think about and appreciate what brought you there. And think about how next time around you can achieve that same result with a little less work, with a little less labor. I want to say the next time around, figure out personally how you may be able to find more periods of rest and reflection while the wheels are turning. You don't need to stop them. Just slow down a little bit, I think is what's coming through here. Take a chance on them. I think that this is speaking of taking a chance on releasing more control. I want to say to your guides, to the universe, it's okay if that specifically doesn't resonate with you, but whatever release of control looks like, taking a chance on a new approach without fear. Yeah, detoxifying. Taking a different approach, showing up as a different, with a slightly altered temperament almost. And just take a chance on that. See where that gets you. I think that is what's coming through so far. I want to elaborate with some tarot here. So can we understand better what the cards are asking of pile 3? The Hermit. Very good. The Fool. Oh my gosh, guys. Amazing. And 2 more here. 8 of Wands. And Ace of Wands. Very, very beautiful. I feel like I want to pull 1 more. I did that for pile 2 as well. Anything else? Here's 1. Beautiful, beautiful. Very good, guys. Very good. We have here the Hermit with detoxifying, being in the flow, taking time to yourself, knowing your self-worth, getting more in tune with what your journey has been thus far, taking a step back, taking time for introspection, in conjunction with taking a leap, with pursuing passions. I want to say that she is on the same cliff here, and I'm getting an image of she falls into this pool, she takes her leap, and then she's like regenerated right back here in the spot of the Hermit. It's kind of like this cycle. You need to re-energize periodically, like deeply. Maybe this is more deep resets, more of some deep relaxation than what I was picking up on before. I think that you really, really should get used to this kind of cycle of falling into balance. When you fall into a new passionate, fiery project, get used to falling into that, looking like falling into even more balance, which is, I think, not what you would expect. But reframe your mind to view it that way. Things might be moving quickly, and this is all the more important to be able to harness and practice this cycle, practice being in both energies, both separately and simultaneously. Ace of Wands and High Priestess, both are very powerful. I love how they have similar imagery of the energy and the light that is streaming off of them, streaming out of them. Ace of Wands, she is for sure representing this passionate side of you, the capability and ensuring that it's not that you're not capable of, you're not meant to take on hard things, essentially. This is absolutely you. You are absolutely capable of handling these things with so much more grace and ease when you release your control, release it up and out, fall into this cycle of movement and rest, and things will flow. You're just falling into this flow for sure. Things will naturally come back down to you when you've recharged and when you've taken time to reflect on what's happened so far. Okay, this is really great so far, so I'm going to pull. I want to know more about how it will feel to be here, be in this energy, emotion, anything else, vitality, and wisdom. So it might be some kind of strenuous process almost to do this work for yourself. It might be that you are a being who naturally is on the move, who naturally finds fulfillment and finds vitality and is energized by deep diving into things, throwing your heart and soul into things. It might not be that easy to rest. I think that it could be, you might stumble a little bit trying to find that balance at the beginning. It's amazing. It's amazing the passion that's coming through and your drive and how hardworking you are, what you're going after. That is incredible. But all the cards are trying to say to you, I think, is that you can do even more by stepping back from time to time. I think over time you will develop more of a clarity, and because right now when I say that, it feels like your energy might be, when you step back, you might feel like you are wasting time. And then you might work extra hard to get caught back up. You will be able to achieve some kind of balance, but I think that there is work to do on further purifying your intentions when you are in both energies. Don't do it just like really. Some people I feel like struggle to relax. I know I do at times. Like, what I'm trying to say is, what is the point? You run this bubble bath, you do all these things, you put your bath bomb, you get the music going, like, you do everything to set up this self-care environment for you to take some rest and take a step back. But then when you step into it, you're doing the thing, you're doing by the book what they tell you to do, but you end up just picking up your phone and you're distracted on there, whatever it may be. You definitely need to learn about what vitality looks like for you in different circumstances. When you're not achieving, when you're not progressing, what does vitality look like for you? There's an answer somewhere for sure. Might take a little bit of digging, some trial and error, but I'm sure you have an idea of a starting point. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from my spirit animal deck. We need a little bit of advice and guidance from a spirit animal. So who wants to come through and let pile 3 know what's up? Here's 1, here's 2, 3 potentially. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Period. Yes. Make your dreams real. Yes, indeed. That's... And be generous of spirit. Very good. Yeah, I don't want any of this to come through as your passion or your drive being a negative thing. use that, spread that, please. Other people need to get a dose of that. You harness something very powerful. Be generous with how you show up in the world, how authentic you are, how, if you're excited, if you're passionate, show it. That really is like it can almost encourage others with make your dreams real. It can show others that this person is doing it. They can become inspired just by the way you are showing up. Maybe you're not showing off your project. It's just the way you're showing up and the energy that you feel, how vital you feel in your progression and the work you've put in. Never be apologetic for that. Just try to adjust things a little bit. Dig a little bit deeper. And you never know what progression might look like when you bring that balance into your life. This is so awesome, guys. I mean, here we go. Beautiful. You picked the wolf for today. You got the wolf spirit come out. I was just gonna say that. Yeah, that is just totally depictive of the energies that have come through for you. Like you are this wolf, and that is amazing. Howl to the moon just like he is, like share that passion with others. Spread the word, get people motivated, but take care of yourself too. I hope that you are able to feel proud of yourself and inspired by yourself because of these messages that have come through, and I hope that you have some plan for something you can do in the next coming days, in the next week, to balance your energy and to recharge and to come back better than ever with a better perspective, with a more balanced approach, and go find out what the results are. I know you're eager to, so just balance, guys, okay? All right. I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye!